called the Boogie Woogie. Have you heard of it?
Yeah, we heard.
And it goes like this.
Muhammad Ali, the white trunks, Zora Foley, the challenger, in the dark trunks. Foley bleeding from the nose.
South Carolina's Joe Frazier is the youngest.
Smoking Joe, the beloved Mr. Joe Frazier.
Muhammad Ali, in the red trunks, Joe Frazier. In the green trunks, they appear very light.
For people today, it's hard to imagine just how much the fight of the century captured the world's attention. This epic bout between heavyweight champions Muhammad Ali and Joe Frazier was more than just a boxing match. These two fighters embodied the intense culture war America was going through during the 60s and the 70s.
Tragically, our nation's leadership, while striving for peace, has adopted a course that makes real peace unlikely.
In 1971, the year of the fight of the century happened. America was still heavily involved in the Vietnam War, but its resolve to fight was starting to crack.
Purple Heart, Army Commendation Medal, 8 Air Medals, National Defense, and the rest of this garbage. It doesn't mean a thing.
At the beginning of the war, leaders convinced the American public that containing communism was worth the sacrifice. However, more and more Americans saw their friends, neighbors, and children returning home in body bags. People started questioning whether killing poor Vietnamese people thousands of miles away was actually keeping them safer. Muhammad Ali was one of those people questioning the war.
I'm not going to help nobody get something my Negroes don't have. If I'm going to die, I'll die now, right here fighting you. If I'm gonna die, you my enemy. My enemy is the white people, not Viet Congs or Chinese or Japanese. You my opposer when I want freedom. You my opposer when I want justice. You my opposer when I want equality. You won't even stand up for me in America for my religious beliefs, and you want me to go somewhere and fight, but you won't even stand up for me here at home.
Born Cassius Clay, he stripped off his slave name at age 22 after becoming the heavyweight boxing champion of the world.
Muhammad. My name is Muhammad. Y'all keep calling me Cassius. I'm tired of telling you. You know you're intelligent. My name is Muhammad Ali, not Cassius.
At the time, Ali was close with Malcolm X, a famous black activist and influential member of the Nation of Islam. This group, which was under the intense scrutiny of the FBI, spearheaded a movement that aimed to empower and create a positive self-identity for black people. The other contestant in the fight of the century was Joe Frazier. In the build-up to the match, the mainstream press praised Frazier's background and work ethic. Frazier grew up on a farm with 8 brothers and sisters. At 15 years old, he moved to New York to pursue boxing while working construction and in factories. For the mainstream, Frazier came to personify the American dream, which stated that becoming rich and successful was possible for anyone in the US, as long as they had talent and grit.
By the time their managers got Ali and Frazier to agree to fight, they were both undefeated heavyweight champions. The world could have 2 undefeated world champions back then only because Ali had to stop boxing during his outspoken opposition to the Vietnam War. In 1967, he refused to induct into the army. The authorities arrested him, and the New York State Athlete Commission stripped Ali of all his titles.
Mr. Muhammad Ali has just refused to be inducted into the United States Armed Forces.
My conscience won't let me go shoot my brother or some darker people or some poor hungry people in the mud for big powerful America and shoot them for what? They never called me nigger. They never lynched me. They never put no dogs on me. They never robbed me of my nationality, raped and killed my mother and father. Well, I'm gonna shoot them for what? How can I go shoot them? Them little poor little black people, little babies and children and women. How can I shoot them poor people? Just take me to jail.
While Ali was in forced retirement, Frazier became world champion in 1970. Before that, Frazier raced through the ranks of the boxing world and even won gold medal in the 1964 Olympics. However, the Boxing Commission allowed Ali to start competing against the year Frazier became world champion. With Ali back in the ring, the public started to question the validity of Frazier's title. The backdrop of the war, the growing countercultural movement, Ali's involvement with black nationalism, and Frazier's all-American persona were the perfect grounds for an event of unprecedented proportions. On top of this, the fight had over $5 million in prize money on the line. And whatever happened, only one person could walk away undefeated. In the lead up to the fight, most people favored Frazier. Ali was coming off a 3-year hiatus, and the public doubted whether he could withstand 15 rounds of Frazier's notorious brutal punches. On fight night, Madison Square Garden seems like it was going to burst with anticipation. Floor seats went to A-list celebrities for $1,000 a pop. Those who couldn't get in joined the 300 million people from around the world, which included half of the entire population of the UK that watched the match on TV. The fight itself was a true slugfest that lasted an entire 15 rounds. In the first half of the match, Ali took to the lead by landing some clean shots while looking energetic and dominant. However, as the fight dragged on, Frazier showed off his unparalleled stamina by punching Ali in the jaw during the 9th round and striking hard again in the 11th and 15th round. Shortly after Frazier landed a hit that caused Ali's jaw to swell up, the judges unanimously decided that Frazier was officially the world's only undefeated heavyweight champion.
He takes the mandatory 8 count, the only knockdown of the fight.
After the fight, Ali said he lost because of a white man's decision. Despite this, Ali kept fighting and even went on to have 2 rematches with Frazier, one in 1973 and the other in 1975. Ali ended up winning both matches, but the hype never lived up to their first bout. By 1973, the Vietnam War had ended, and America's countercultural movement had lost steam. So when Ali and Frazier got back into the ring, the public saw it as a revenge match, but not as an embodiment of the culture war happening during the fight of the century. Only time will tell, but it's quite possible that a fight like the one between Ali and Frazier might never happen again.